turn too quickly in the kitchen, or carry groceries and suddenly feel a bit unsteady. This video is for you. Maybe you've noticed you reach for the wall more often, or you pause before the stairs because your legs feel strong enough, but your balance doesn't feel as reliable as it used to. Here's the encouraging truth: balance is not luck, and it's not something you simply lose and never get back. Balance is a skill, and seniors can absolutely train it safely. Most seniors were told to just walk more for balance, but walking alone doesn't always teach your feet, ankles, hips, and core how to react when life throws you a quick turn, an uneven surface, or a distracted moment. Today we'll do exactly 5 balance moves to help you feel steadier on your feet, with joint-friendly options and beginner versions using a chair or a wall for support. You'll build confidence in a way that transfers directly to daily life. Getting out of a chair, turning to grab something off the counter, stepping into the shower, or walking across a parking lot without feeling like you need to brace for the worst. As always, keep this gentle and controlled, and if you have pain, dizziness, numbness or tingling, recent surgery, or a medical condition, check with your doctor or physical therapist first. And remember, sharp pain is a stop sign. If you feel it, you stop, adjust, or skip the move. Before we begin, I want to make this feel like a real community workout, not just a video. Where are you watching from today? Your city, your state, or your country? Tell me in the comments, because it's motivating to see seniors supporting seniors from all over the world. And what's the number one thing you want help with right now? Is it balance when you turn, fear of falling, knee comfort on stairs, a tight lower back, hip stiffness, foot and ankle weakness, circulation in the legs, or walking endurance that just isn't where you want it? Comment your top concern, because I use those replies to plan the next senior-friendly workouts. Balance improves when 3 things get better together: your body awareness, your strength in the right places, and your ability to shift weight with control. You don't need complicated drills. You need safe practice that teaches your feet and ankles to sense the ground, your hips to stabilize you, and your core to keep you upright without stiffening. That's why today's 5 moves are simple but powerful. They train the exact skills that help you stay steady, standing tall, shifting weight, controlling one leg support, and recovering your balance calmly when you wobble. We'll go slow, we'll breathe, and you'll have a support option for every move. For the entire routine, set yourself up next to a sturdy chair or a countertop. I want you close enough that you can place fingertips on it at any time. That fingertip support is not cheating, it's smart training. Quick tip: most seniors improve faster when they use light support in perfect form instead of forcing, no hands, and wobbling through it. Also, keep your eyes looking forward most of the time, because looking down constantly can throw your balance off and round your posture. We're training steadiness and confidence, not tension. We'll start with move 1, which is a simple weight shift that wakes up the balance system gently. Stand tall with your feet about hip width apart, and rest your fingertips on the chair or counter. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, shift your weight slightly into your left foot. You're not leaning your shoulders. Think of your hips moving like a smooth elevator over the left foot. Hold for a comfortable 3 to 5 seconds while breathing normally, and then shift back to center, and then slowly shift into the right foot. Keep going back and forth for about 1 minute total. You should feel your feet working and your ankles making tiny adjustments. Common mistake: people rush and sway. Try this instead. Move like you're on slow motion, and keep your ribs stacked over your hips. For an easier option, keep both hands on the support and make the shift smaller. For a harder option, use only one fingertip, or hover your fingertips a tiny bit off the support for 1 or 2 seconds once you feel stable. If you ever feel sharp pain, that's your stop sign. Reduce the range and keep it gentle. Now move 2 builds on that with the heel to toe stance, which helps your body learn steadiness in a narrow position. Stand with one foot in front of the other like you're standing on a straight line, and keep a hand on the chair or counter. Your front heel can be close to the back toes, but it does not need to touch. Take a calm breath, soften your knees slightly, and think tall through the crown of your head. Hold this for about 20 seconds, then switch which foot is in front and hold again for 20 seconds. Repeat 1 more round if it feels good for a total of about 1 to 2 minutes. You should feel your ankles and hips working, and you may feel your core gently engage without bracing hard. Common mistake: locking the knees and holding the breath. Don't skip this. Breathing is part of balance training. Inhale softly through the nose, exhale slowly, and keep the shoulders relaxed. For an easier option, widen your stance so your feet are not on a tight line and hold with both hands. For a harder option, lighten your grip to fingertips only, or try turning your head slightly left and right while staying tall, very slowly, as long as you don't feel dizzy. Move 3 is a supported, single leg stand. But we're going to do it the senior safe way, with control and support, not bravado. Stand tall, hold the chair with one hand, and shift your weight into your left foot the same way you did in move 1. Now gently peel your right heel off the floor so your toes may still touch. If that feels okay, lift the right foot just an inch or two off the ground and hold for 10 to 20 seconds while breathing normally, then lower and switch sides. Do that 2 times per side. You should feel your standing ankle and hip working, and you may notice your foot gripping the floor lightly. Most seniors make this mistake: they hike the hip and lean the body. Try this instead. Keep your belt line level, keep your chest quiet, and let the standing leg do the work. If this is challenging, your easier option is to keep the toes of the lifted foot on the ground like a kickstand, with most of your weight on the standing leg. If you want more challenge, keep only fingertips on the chair, or increase your hold time by 5 seconds. Sharp pain is a stop sign, and dizziness is a reason to stop and reset with both feet down. Move 4 is a march and pause, which is excellent for walking stability because it teaches you to be steady every time you shift to one leg. Stand next to your support, stand tall, and begin marching slowly in place. Lift one knee only as high as feels comfortable, then set it down with control. Now here's the key: every time you lift a knee, pause for a second at the top and try to feel your standing foot press evenly into the floor. Continue for about 1 minute total, then rest, then do a second minute. You should feel your hips and core working together, and you should feel like you're practicing steady walking, not fast exercise. Common mistake: rushing the march and stomping. Quick tip: quiet feet usually mean better control. For an easier option, keep both hands on the support and make the knee lift smaller. For a harder option, use one hand only, slow the motion down, and increase the pause to 2 seconds as long as you stay relaxed and steady. Move 5 is a gentle side step and return, which trains the side hip muscles that keep you stable when you step around obstacles, get out of a car, or turn in a tight space. Stand tall with a slight bend in the knees, keep one hand on the chair, and step one foot out to the side in a small, controlled step. Then bring it back under you slowly without letting your body sway. Do that 8 to 12 times on one side, then switch and do 8 to 12 on the other. Repeat for a second round if you feel good. You should feel the outer hip and glute working. This is a key area for senior balance. Common mistake: taking steps that are too big and tipping the body. Try this instead: smaller steps, tall posture, and slow return to center. For an easier option, keep both hands on the support and reduce the number of reps. For a harder option, add a 1-second pause when your foot is out to the side before returning, while keeping the pelvis level. If your knee feels irritated, make the step smaller and keep the knee softly bent, never locked. Now we'll do a simple progress check so you can actually measure improvement. Before you started today, you might have felt a little shaky just standing still. Here's your test: stand next to your chair, place only one fingertip on the support, and do a single leg stand on your easier side for 10 seconds. Then do the other side for 10 seconds. Don't force it, it's just a check-in. After you finish the routine today, try the same 10-second test again and notice whether you feel a little calmer and steadier. Over the next 2 to 3 weeks, repeat the test 2 or 3 times per week and see if your steadiness improves or if you need less hand support. That's real progress you can feel. For your weekly plan, practice these 5 balance moves 3 to 5 days per week. If you're just starting, 3 days per week is perfect, and you can gradually add a 4th or 5th day as your confidence grows. Keep at least one rest day each week where you do only gentle walking or stretching. To progress safely, first reduce how much support you use, going from a full hand to fingertips. Then increase your hold times by 5 seconds at a time. After that, you can slow the movements down even more, because slower balance work is often more effective than faster balance work. And if you ever have a day where you feel tired, stiff, or off, that's normal. Just use more chair support and keep the range smaller. Consistency matters more than intensity for seniors. If this helped, please like the video, because it lets me know to keep making senior-friendly balance content that's practical and safe. Subscribe for senior-friendly workouts focused on mobility, strength, balance, circulation support, and confidence in daily movement. And comment where you're watching from plus your number one problem you want help with. Whether it's balance, knees, back, hips, circulation, sciatica type discomfort, or walking endurance. I also want to invite you to join our seniors community, a place where seniors support seniors and we keep showing up for small daily wins that add up to big changes over time. In the next video, we'll take this a step further with a gentle walking prep routine for seniors that warms up the ankles, knees, and hips before you head out the door, so your first 5 minutes of walking feels smoother and more confident. Thanks for training with me today,